this is Kevin McCarthy. Apparently, there's some unhappiness with Kevin McCarthy in the House. I think they're going to look if I don't think the Republicans are going to gain back the House. It's quite possible they're going to lose more seats. And we may see a more of a lunatic than even Kevin McCarthy in the leadership of the House. Here he is saying that, we shouldn't be wasteful when it comes to dealing with this enormous recession that we're experiencing.
And lastly, just in the last few seconds, if Nancy Pelosi goes from 3.4 to 2 trillion, shouldn't the Republicans move too? They were at 1 trillion.
Well, let's actually talk about that, because there's more than $1 trillion right now that has already been appropriated that hasn't been outlaid. Wouldn't you want to do the smart thing? Wouldn't you not want to waste money? If there's already $1 trillion sitting there, that's more than $100 billion for the states, why wouldn't you use that? Or more than $100 billion for small businesses? Is it because the trial lawyers do not want to see liability protection for the schools and the small businesses that you would make an excuse to hold it up one more time? Remember when we had to get liability protection for 3M just to sell us masks? Yeah. The Democrats said no the first time. She held that up even. Every single time there's been a common denominator in every bill we've done to protect us from COVID, and it's been Nancy Pelosi holding it up, be it her refrigerator, be her flying in on a Sunday night, be her standing with the trial lawyers, and she's doing it one more time. Even though we have $1 trillion sitting there that we could take, that we've already appropriated, to meet her number even, she refuses and leaves Washington, but I'm still here.
Congressman.
Leaves Washington. The trial lawyers, what he's basically talking about. And what's sort of fascinating is that there hasn't been that many lawsuits, but basically what he's saying is that we don't want the American public to have any ability to have any redress if they are forced into a situation by their employers where they will be possibly harmed or in danger. We don't want a situation where citizens who go into a business where the business has been cutting corners, forcing their workers in an unsafe situation, where the consumers would have any redress in terms of these businesses. Essentially, what they want is they want the American businesses to be able to open up, subject people to all sorts of danger, and have absolutely no accountability for it. And I don't know. I don't think that message resonates with too many people. Like the trial lawyers, that's like so 15 years ago. Do you hear anybody complain about trial lawyers anymore?
Yeah. And most of that money is loans to the Federal Reserve, not people.
Yeah, that's very narrowly tailoring your argument to people that are afraid about getting sued.